If you hate Gateway Green, blame me, because it was my wild idea.
It certainly was, Ted, and he would not have ever missed the big celebration on Saturday of the reopening and full completion of the Gateway Green Bike Park. Right between I-84 and I-205, you can see the Max line there. This was a big celebration, not just for the completion of the final phase of the park, but of TriMet's new bridge and path to the park and the South Entry Plaza that Portland Parks and Recreation just finished. So it's a big day, and we had wonderful weather, and a lot of great folks came out to enjoy this gem of a park. So let's hear a little bit more from Ted and from some of the other people who had a lot to do with making this happen.
I made a cold call in 2005 to director of Region 1 of ODOT and asked him if he'd be willing to put this underutilized piece of land to a higher community purpose. And that started 12 years of work with my partner in crime over there, Linda Robinson, a small group of committed citizens. And son of a gun, after 12 years, we opened phase 1, and today we're celebrating the completion of phase 3 of Gateway Green.
Was it always supposed to be a bike park, or was there some other vision?
Linda and I were working on the Urban Renewal Committee for Gateway, and we'd worked on it for years with a group of other citizens, and we didn't have much to show for it. And we came to realize what we really needed is a rebranding, something that would get people to look at this area with fresh eyes. This was the most park and open space deficient area in the entire region, based on parkland per capita. And I had this wild idea. There's all this land just sitting down here with no trespassing signs. What an opportunity for branding and getting people from all over the region to be aware of it. And very early in the process, a group of citizens, Tom Archer and others who were passionate mountain bikers. I didn't know anything about mountain biking when we started. And they said, this could be a mountain bike park. And we started talking and learning and having community meetings. And son of a gun, it was the vision of this as a bike park that really grabbed everybody's attention. We had other visions. It was that one that really resonated with people.
What do you think about that decision now to lean into the biking thing?
I think it was divine intervention or serendipity or something. I was here not long ago, and there was a father and a son. And I said, so I can't help myself. Where are you from? Oh, Seattle. Really? Are you down here for a vacation? No, we just came down for the day. Really? Oh, my son loves to mountain bike, and we don't have one up there in Seattle anymore. The nearest one for us, we get in the car and we come to Gateway Green.
Wow.
I mean, it just felt great. I mean, this is something, an attraction for the city of Portland.
For 10 years, I've been the capital project manager at Gateway Green. And it hasn't been easy. I mean, number one, we had huge access issues. A lot of people don't know is there used to be a jail where we're standing. There's jail debris, but also all of the topography that's built in here is actually old debris from when they built I-205 and I-84. So when you put a shovel in the ground out here, you never know what you're gonna find. There's literally a buried bridge underneath that hill up at the south end. It's not the best place to dig. And then you're also in East Portland where you have a pretty heavy gravel base. For mountain biking, we need clay, because clay you can sculpt. It does better in the rain. So we've been having to import a lot of soils. I have feelers out all the time for in the construction industry about where clay soil can be found. If they're looking for a place to dump their clay soil, we have a spot.
Coach Miles, yeah. From beginner all the way up to intermediate style riding, just a few laps around, they're killing it.
We bought our house 2009. I knew it was coming, and I could come from my house and get here in about 10 minutes. I could do like a few laps here, go back to my house all within an hour. It's pretty sweet.
Hello. Happy National Take Your Child Mountain Biking Day.
Yeah, we're happy it's reopened. We're so excited. We race on the two slalom.
Oh, yeah.
She always beats me.
Do either of you like to leave the ground, or you pretty much like keep the tires on the ground the whole time?
It kind of depends. If it's a super tall jump, I mostly will it, but there's a really big jump, and I just wanted to roll it, but I was going really fast and I kind of just like, whoosh.
She was super nervous,
But now
she found her inner strength and she did it. So
It's probably my favorite now, actually.
yeah. It's
Just
so cool.
follow your heart.
So I love that we can ride here from our house. I love the variety. It's great that they have a lot of jumps for the people who like that stuff. But there's also a lot of trails for keeping your bike on the ground. My daughter loves the pump track, and I think we like just lapping the trails in the woods. We also love that there's a nature play area, so when we get a little tired of the bikes, we got something else we can do here.
Got to get these kids on bikes, man. Everybody's driving their kids to school now. We got to get them used to walking and rolling. Get rid of some of those cars that are idling in front of our schools, yeah.
NWTA is the trail steward here at Gateway Green. We're the official partner with Portland Parks and Recreation. We do on-the-ground trail building and maintenance here in the park. So all of the soft surface trails that are open to bikes, we've got hundreds of volunteer hours, thousands of volunteer hours combined that are working to steward the trails. They're out there with shovels, they're brushing back the trails, they're just doing all the work that's necessary, on a weekly basis. If you've never put your tires on dirt before, this is the place you try it out. It's especially with the new bridge, it's so easy to get into. We like to talk about how no one can define what mountain biking is to a rider. It's if your tires are on dirt, if you want to just tool through the woods, there's 2.5 miles to tool through the woods. If you want to learn some skills, there's a skills area. If you're a seasoned jumper, there's jump lines. Like, this is the local place to be able to do it. And we're really excited to see so many people learning about it, to show that we are excited for more spaces like this and more trails that we'll be able to get our bikes on throughout the city.
Safe, huh?
Yeah, very cool. Well, we'll see about going up.
What do you like about Gateway Green?
That it's kind of safe and it's like easier, and there's like harder and easier courses for like younger and older kids.
While this is the completion of Phase 3 of Gateway Green, this doesn't have to be the end of Wild Ideas. Not only for Gateway and East Portland and Portland, but the cycling community. There's some other ideas that could make this a one-of-a-kind for the nation. But maybe somebody's going to spark their attention and interest, one generation or another, and take it from here, because there's other opportunities here. And I believe that if an idea could work anywhere, it could work in Portland, Oregon.